Epic Rap Battles of Economic History, starring Milton Friedman versus Karl Marx. Begin!
Here we are, in the 21st century, capitalism dominating our economy. Can't you see that your economic policy on the bourgeoisie is nothing more than illogical fallacy? Now I can see why they exiled you from Germany. You're just a hair short of a true Looney cartoon to me. So what's up, Doc, with your desire to start a revolution? Can't you see that a lack of government is no solution? I was the one that preached social security in a free market would create welfare dependency. But just because the government should not interfere doesn't mean we have to hunt it, kill it, gut it like a deer. You say we're on the fourth step on the stairway to being communist, with the economy on the rise. How can you make such failing promises?
I never said that capitalism was all that bad. If you really had true insight, then you know it's just a fad. Sure, there are pros like the improvement of means of production, but after the boom comes a bust, an inevitable assigned function. The oscillation only exaggerates, and the proletariat are left to flounder. The surplus labor creates high profits, the bourgeoisie's bellies only get rounder. All this unrest, are you telling me it's not real? Revolution is coming, and won't be ideal.
Step back, don't you dare and try to diss me, bro. Mr. I wrote Das Kapital and the Communist Manifesto. I won a Nobel Prize in the science of economics. I read your books, clearly you should be hooked on phonics. You were rejected every single place you went. Meanwhile, I gave advice to the US president. Why would the people listen to a man with zero creativity? He had a wife and 4 daughters, all by the name of Jenny. For a man of economics, how are you so broke? You lived and died in poverty, you're nothing but a joke. You say the only cure to mental suffering is pain. What's a good thing that you're sickly? Because boy, you just got slain.
Talk about slain. How about your economic policy? You might have written for the president, but I wrote for the whole democracy. I was a man of science, social to be exact. I was only poor because the proletariat has yet to act. I was the father of my theory, just a runaway Keynesian. I was an exile for my cause, what you stood for was prostitution. Yeah, you say there's no such thing as a free lunch. Well, the cost is revolution, and here's the first punch.
There may not be a free lunch, but I'll make you eat your words. When you preach, all I hear is cheap cheap like a bunch of Marxist birds.
Don't call me a Marxist, I'm a prodigy, a god, you see. I'm the greatest gift there ever was to the economy.
A god? More like a puppet. Like Elmo, you just read Muppet. Capitalism is alive and well, and progression, you just can't stop it.
Don't call me red. Do I look like a Russian fool? Well, I guess that's what you learn when your government pays for your school.
Maybe with the school voucher you could have practiced law and had been the son your dad wanted instead of a failed bourgeois.
You have the audacity to call yourself an economic theorist? But what would Dr. Looney say if only he could hear us?
Hold on! You reside!
We're done.